Hey everybody, I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This is 5 Minutes with Ben, and I'm Ben. Wanted to look at a game from world champion Gukesh. As I speak, right now, he's playing Magnus Carlsen in Norway chess. Their game is probably a little more than half done as of the making of this video. For you, it was yesterday or 2 days ago. But okay, this is a game Gukesh played 1 billion years ago. Now, Gukesh is 18. This game was played 7 years ago. So, guess he was 11. Although he could have been 12. It's possible. Anyway, his FIDE rating was 2466. God damn. He's playing the American IM, Justin Sarkar. I assume Gukesh was also an IM. Game didn't last very long. And the reason I like this game, other than the fact Gukesh is playing, is the final move is really cute. This was played in an open tournament in Europe, Sitka's Sunway. They transposed into a main line of the Grunfeld, which is surprising with the move order we see here. But, okay, there we go. Now it's main line of the Grunfeld. Okay, takes knight a3, c3 takes c5. This is the main line where white fianchettos of this variation of the Grunfeld. Gukesh wanted to play e4, which is unplayable now because it's hanging. So he played rook e1. Then he played e4. Okay, so Sarkar played a Grunfeld move, bishop g4, pinning the knight and putting pressure on d4 because the knight's pinned. So this looks pretty Grunfeldy. Okay, Gukesh defended his d-pawn again by playing bishop b2. Sarkar played queen b6, attacking the bishop. Gukesh played rook b1. Then Sarkar put more pressure on the d4 pawn by playing rook fd8. That's a lot of pressure on the d4 pawn, and the knight's pinned. Okay, so Gukesh had enough of that pressure, played d5. Sarkar took advantage of the pin, played knight e5. And Gukesh played an explosive move, c4. Now white has a big center. White has nice bishop. And maybe white's knight's not very good on a3, but Gukesh is defending his c4 pawn. So there's no knight takes c4. So that's good. Okay, and this position, I think Sarkar made the losing move. I guess... it could be he's already losing. Because queen on b6 is very badly placed. All kinds of tricks. I guess after knight takes knight, I wouldn't say black's losing. I don't like black's position because white's going to play e5 soon. It looks crushing. So I think queen b6 was a mistake. Now the queen is misplaced. So Sarkar played queen b4, and he said, if you take my knight, I'll take your knight. So that's what happened. Bishop takes knight. Queen takes the knight. Gukesh wins a pawn. And he's also threatening the e7 pawn. So Sarkar takes a pawn. Gukesh takes a pawn. And now Sarkar blundered, although white's a pawn up with a passed d pawn, big center, rook on the 7th. So white's winning, but there's different kinds of winning. There's winning where the game takes 20 more moves. Then there's winning where your opponent resigns. Sarkar blundered here, forcing himself to resign next move. Played queen takes c4. Sarkar didn't want to be down a pawn, and he obviously overlooked white's next move. That's the main reason I'm showing this video. This move is really cool. So white to play and win. Pause the video. Try to find white's best move. Okay, we're back. Hopefully some of you paused the video. Try to find crushing move for white. And white made a battery. Rady would be proud. Queen A1. Okay, and that actually forces resignation because the knight's hanging and it can't be defended. Rook D6 don't work. Queen A6 hangs the queen. And there's no other way to defend the knight. So if you don't want to lose a knight, then you should play knight E8 or knight H5, so you're defending your bishop. Okay, let's say knight E8. It doesn't matter because I'm taking either way. Okay, and then knight E5 forks the queen and the bishop. There's nothing that black can do about the queen and the bishop now. So this is obviously resignable because you're losing your bishop. You get mated. Now, another thing that Sarkar could try instead of resigning is taking on F3. And that way, in that variation I just showed you, white can't play knight E5 and fork the bishop and the queen because there is no bishop. Okay, this is clearly winning for white if white plays boring, like take, knight E8 again. I guess rook takes as the best move. Takes, and obviously white's winning here. Two bishops for a rook, past D pawn, mating attack. So I guess black should play knight H5 because knight E8 just loses. Then bishop takes knight wins immediately. I'm threatening your bishop, so you have to trade. And this is the worst position I've ever seen. Several moves win for white. I don't know what the best is because I'm not using the engine, but analyzing for 5 seconds, I think queen G5 is the best. If king H8, I have checkmate. 2 checkmates, 1 for each of you. And if you play king F8, I don't see how you defend F7. So, okay. Yeah. And I assume bishop takes F6 also wins, but I'm not sure. You have to take on G2, take on G7. Looks pretty winning. Play queen F6 next move and mate here and bishop H6 and mate. So white is, has pleasant choice of how to win. And after queen A1, black can't avoid any of that. So Sarkar resigned. If you found queen A1, congrats. It's a really nice attacking move. A very quick win for a future world champion who was only 11 or 12 at the time. Still had a very high FIDE rating. I'm Grandmaster Ben Feingold. This has been 5 Minutes with Ben. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.